again. Well, after a week of rodeoing and another week of editing it down and learning how to do that, I am ready to get back inside my Pearl and get to work today. And I think I'm going to do that by tackling the wet bath and get out as much of it as I can. Now, let me point out to you from the very start, it is extremely hot today. 10 o'clock in the morning and the heat index is already over 90 degrees. So it's going to heat up fast in this little metal bread box of an RV. So I'm going to work maybe a couple of hours and then we're going to have to cut it short and get back to it on another day when it's probably going to be just as hot, but well, that's summer in the south. So let's get to it before it really gets hot in here, okay? Hi, I'm Russ. I'm rebuilding a 1977 mobile traveler motorhome, and this is all about the MT and me. Okay, let's start. I'm going to drain. Oh, I see. Because the whole drain is turning in the sink. Never mind. Let's try down here.
Too bad one of our good plumbing friends doesn't show up to help you out here.
Yes. Yeah, he could be a big help right now. Yeah, I'm hoping that's free and clear. I don't know if I can get those off or not. Try. Getting to them's the fun part.
Why don't you just E-man that counter off the wall? If the sink's disconnected, the only thing still holding it are
The water lines.
yeah. You know, there's a pry bar.
Big one. All right. And you may remember I found one gas connection that actually screwed off like it was supposed to. I think I've cut every water connection that I've come across. This one is unscrewing, which is nice. It's not doing it willingly, but it is unscrewing. And just like that, the sink is removed. We gotta remove it. Alright, now that we have the sink, the lavatory out, gives me full access to the gray tank. Now all of these plumbing fixtures are glued on, so I don't have to cut them off or just leave them in place. I'm going to try to leave them where they are. There's no more unscrewing except for that drain. Underneath, the only thing holding this in place now is the drain connection I really can't tell if this is screwed on or glued. I think I can be able to see it.
If only there were some way that you could, you know, get an image of what's down there.
Yeah, or just some method of even lighting that area. Wow, we should invent that.
I know, it would make a fortune.
Yeah. That doesn't sound good, does it?
Pause.
Okay. So, don't think I can get that tank out just yet without sawing that off underneath. And I can't really get to it to saw it off until I get this entire bathroom pan out. This one-piece fiberglass bottom, that is both the shower pan, the mount for the toilet, and of course the cover for the black tank, which is immediately under the toilet. So, I think the next step is to take the toilet out. I don't think it's going to be real hard. It's only bolted in by 2 nuts. It's put in just like any other toilet is. Now, the fun one.
How long is that thing?
Long enough. But I got it. Now, if I'm correct, we should be able to lift the toilet right out. I can't smell it or anything, but I do need to cover that up. That'll work for now. Just messy. This is like any other toilet. It's got a washer there and a wax ring, and the ring's pretty well melted because, like I said, it's been 168 degrees in this little tin box for a few days, and will be again today too. So, I am encouraged by getting this far. I'm going to drill out those rivets against the wall and see if I can't lift this pan up. I don't know if or how it might be attached to the black tank underneath. I don't know if it's just slipped over, and since I've removed the toilet, it should be free or not. But I can't find out anything until I get this pan free enough to move it. And that means taking those rivets out. That is the last one. screws in this. I'm going to take those out. There's always one flathead. Okay, now I get all those screws out. It would seem that this entire ring assembly, gasket, is attached to the black tank underneath, glued to it. Therefore, I'm afraid that this whole shower assembly is going to have to come out in one piece with the tank attached. The tank, of course, the drain goes through the floor of the RV to the outside, to the dump connection outside. That's where you've got incoming lines from the black tank and the gray tank, separated by valves, and they come to the one dump where you pull up to a dump station and attach your hose, and you can empty your gray tank and your black tank and rinse it all out. So what I'm tell you all that to tell you this, I'm going to have to go underneath the MT and look at the black tank connection where it actually comes through the floor and see what I have to do there to disconnect it and to free it up from the floor so that all this can be lifted out. In the meantime, I think we can leave this in place. And maybe pull this back piece out, or at least get it free. This is the water connection to the toilet, by the way. Cold water connection. Wow, I really didn't expect it all to come out in one piece. But I'm kind of glad that it did. I feel victorious.
Well, good, because I'm going to make you stop right there for right now.
Yeah, look how colorful the back of it is. So,
You are a bad girl. MM. So if anyone knows who MM is,
well, we have found the secret message in Pearl. Ooh. Now the question is, are they saying, MM, you're a bad girl, or is it MM saying, you're a bad girl?
where's the top part of the wall?
I think I have it, because that's the metal part that we took out. The aluminum curved part, it's still in the workshop.
Is there anything on it? I don't think so.
I don't think so. But this is so cool. Whoever put this piece of wallboard in spray painted this message on the back. I don't know. Whoever MM is, perhaps another employee, a mobile traveler at the time, perhaps the girl in the front office, you know, the person that this worker admired from afar. Maybe they were just wishing she was a bad girl. The possibilities are endless. So like you said, Ree, anybody watching, connections to mobile traveler industries in the 70s, maybe even the early 80s, and you might know who MM is. We have a message for her. Or him. Could work either way. So, I feel like I found buried treasure. Arr. The pirate in me is very happy. And I'm pretty happy to have most of this entire toilet facility removed as well. I'll get some advice from my plumber friend about disconnecting the gray tanks and black tanks, and we'll see about getting them out at a later date. But for now, it's getting hot. I want to go inside and cool off. So I will talk to you again when the temperature comes down. Okay, so my next step, I've got all this out, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to get this to black tank, which of course goes straight through the floor, and then there's this under the gray tank goes down through the floor too. Well, all that stuff's glued together, so do I just have to cut the lines to get them out, probably?
Probably. I was never an RV tech. Plumber, yes. Master carpenter, yes.
No RV.
No RV experience.
No RV experience.
I'm looking for somebody to come put a water heater in mine.
I go say you own one. You own one, but
yeah.
Well, I'm down to that point, and I've looked underneath, and here again, all the fittings just appear to be, you know, I'm not even sure how well they're sealed into the floor where they go through. They may not be.
They're not.
Yeah, they're probably not.
From what I see, you can probably cut here.
Yeah.
And that should unscrew from the top of the black water tank. It should be threaded.
Oh, okay. I didn't even try that. I didn't try it.
It should be threaded.
Okay. Well,
no, I said should.
It should be. The plumber says it should be.
When we can expose that tank and pull it.
Exactly, good. Yeah, because I'm not going to reuse this pan anyway, so.
Honestly, I would look at one of the undermount.
Tell me something, I'm curious here. I've been trying to figure out how this shower drains. How?
Honestly, it probably tees directly into the gray water tank underneath.
It's exactly what it does. It goes down, it's got a trap, and then it tees into the line coming from the gray water tank to the dump valve, you know, like that. Yeah.
More than likely, yep, that's how it works. It drains outside.
Well, then why doesn't the gray water tank back up into the shower then?
Separate outlets. Somewhere or another, there's a separate outlet.
Okay, all right.
There's several. I've seen several different ways these are tied together.
Yeah.
But like I say, it goes way beyond my backward
expertise. Well, when I get around to taking it apart, I'll let you know what I find then.
Although I do have a suggestion from the master carpenter side of things.
Lay it on me.
Do you want to heat them?
Yeah, I do.
If you put a little bit of heat along that, warm it up.
Don't set it on fire.
That will release this glue.
It'll release the glue.
Looking at the type of glue they use, heat will release this and let those walls just kind of snap off.
Instead of having a yank on it.
How long has it been?
Try to use the
Well, she has done all this work, and she would have to explain her method because she did it the week I worked at the rodeo. So I don't know what she did. I just came home and all of a sudden, wow, there's exposed insulation everywhere.
Yeah, just looking at the way it was glued up there, a little bit of heat should pop the paneling right off. That's the same glue we're using backwards.
We got a little bit of heat in here right now.
And your problem here in the hole, sprayed it with that stuff and it has not leaked since.
Good, cool.
And our maiden voyage,
you guys are welcome to come along. We have
Okay,
plenty of room in the
hopefully
house.
within a couple of years, we'll come along,
Yeah.
we'll drive along.
Yeah.
Drive along
That's
with
true.
us.
But yeah, our new tow rig has 4 seats, and
Yeah.
we have plenty of room in the camper. So.
Well, I appreciate the advice, and I'll put it to work here whenever I get to tackling on this. So, in the meantime, I'm going to wrap this up for today. It's too hot out here. We're going to go back inside, and that is going to be it for this week's program, too, for the MT and me. We'll let you know what happens with the rest of this once I get to work on it. Till then, next time, Breeze behind the camera. I'm Russ. Thanks so much for watching. Remember, subscribe if you haven't already. We will talk later.